Dino-Ducks Mayhem is a game where you play as a dinosaur duck trying to survive waves of enemies, while everything goes crazy around you. The game's main appeal here is that it mixes twin-stick shooting with this duck crew building system. You actually choose your weapon pool before you even start playing, which affects what items show up during your run. It's absolutely an interesting twist on the usual formula. Thank you kindly to Ducklings Games for sponsoring this video. So at the beginning, you control the main dinosaur duck with twin-stick controls. That means one stick moves and the other aims your attacks. But you also have up to 4 smaller ducklings following you around. These little guys are not just for show. They actually collect resources and fight enemies near them, while you focus on shooting. Each duckling and the main character have their own specific weapons, items and recipes that they can use. So switching up your crew completely changes what kind of build you can make. The game's combat happens in waves, of course. You fight enemies for a bit, the wave ends, and then you can level up and visit a shop. The leveling gives you stat boosts. The shop is where you buy new items and weapons. You can combine certain items together to make them stronger or create completely new weapons. For example, if you combine a lighter with a syringe, you get a flamethrower, which is pretty cool, but it can be a bit confusing knowing what combines with what, because the game doesn't really explain it clearly yet. The weapons range from melee stuff like sticks and pipes to ranged options like guns and tasers. You can level them up by combining duplicates. So if you buy 2 pipes, you get a level 2 pipe with better stats. There are also accessories like glasses and necklaces that affect your stats. Between waves, you can frequently make decisions about your build. The game throws a lot of choices at you and the combat gets more intense as the waves go on. Around wave 10, there's a boss fight. Now about that duck building system. The idea is that before you start, you pick your crew. This determines your weapon pool, meaning certain weapons and items only show up if you have specific ducklings. During runs, you can find and free more ducklings, which then unlocks them for future runs. It works kind of like opening booster packs in card games. You are expanding your collection of possible crew members. The developer calls it a card draft mechanic without actual cards, which makes sense once you understand it. The game also has meta progression plans. After runs, you keep experience that permanently upgrades your stats and unlocks new gear. The developer is also working on a veteran system, where the ducklings themselves level up over time, and they're adding things like chess events, whatever those are, plus more enemies and extra playable characters. They are also planning couch co-op so you can play with someone locally. Combat-wise, the game is fun once you get some good items going. Watching the damage ramp up and clearing big groups of enemies is satisfying. The twin-stick shooting works fine, and having the ducklings help you feels good, even if their exact contribution isn't always super clear. The game has potential. It just needs polish and better tutorials to help players understand what makes it different. The developer is doing playtests in February, which should help iron things out. And this sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.